Galaxy. The time is running out, but the time is now. It's 9 Pandas Phyllis. It's their map pick. It's Mirage.
Elimination looming for 9 Pandas. Nigma Galaxy can almost taste another grand final appearance. T-side execution over towards A. A sole player here. Nigma Galaxy want information on B.
And this is the perfect time to execute. Sure, you might taste the grand final, but how does this execute taste? 23 sole player here. Anna in close proximity, and Anna delivers a double up through the smoke, and 23 strikes for another.
You cannot account for that. She just sits back and clicks that left finger. Unbelievable. Everything was set up perfectly for 9 Pandas Fearless, but it matters not when Anna's on the other side.
She's got the lineup. She's got the lineup for the exact angle. She knows the timings to perfection. You know that when a team are going to burst onto this bomb site, it's going to be when that flashbang comes in. Click, click, click. Suddenly, you're gone.
Great shots from 23 as well. That's... what can you say?
And it's just like it's nothing on the webcam. Yeah, just another day in the office. We've won the pistol, something that they really struggled with as well in the series. And yet again, we've got Anna just on a pistol.
Yeah, she did buy an M4 for a teammate. That's kind of crazy. So they've got 3 M4 A1Ss out. Vilga's got the extra money, so Vilga can buy the AWP later on.
But this is also just a real example of game knowledge. You know that quite commonly in CS2, that teams are going to eco, teams are going to just Glock, and teams are going to try and get in your window. But Tori, 23, they deny. Cat, you're going into her domain. This is where she excels, and this is where she's been excelling all tournament long. And Tati is now on her own. Sure, she's got the bomb. If she surprises Cat, potentially, she could grab a kill, grab a bomb plant. Instead, she's going for the long con. It doesn't end up long term.
Yeah, I can almost see a world where she gets both those kills in some sort of crazy fashion, gets an M4, and I don't know, maybe makes some chaos, but
yeah,
that round goes by the book otherwise. It's very VPS, this decision to just have the pistol.
Yeah.
I think they're the only team that I really see consistently do it. It's very cool.
It is, and it's quite funny because in previous CSL Impact seasons, we've likened the playstyle of 9 Pandas Phyllis to that of
yeah, it's
VP, taking lots of elements, going for like aggressive plays, and then really slowing down in the mid-round, bleeding out the clock, and it was a clock that bled them out on Inferno. First gun round is here though, sprinkling of utility for all of these players, and again, we're looking like we're going for a set piece.
It is only 23 here. She is a little bit exposed at the moment. Sitting back into the corner, yeah, not ready. That's what we want to see. The fast explosion. Anna does take an aim in mid.
And this is what you want from Tati. Taking space beyond the bomb site. Good molly. Anna holding. She can't progress further, which means all eyes on Tori.
Tori already in towards CT. Vilga's going to be on a late flank as well. There's a kit. It's in the hands of Tori. She's the one. And Anna caught out by Tati. That is everything.
And now you can take even more space. But the most important thing is you are covering your back, but you are not making sure that Nigma Galaxy can get back into this. Vilga on the timing. This kill defines the round.
Yeah, she's going to find Victoria, but she did take down both of the other players. You know where Vilga is. And Vilga, surely no chance here. Just going to have to bail out of it. 9 Pandas Fearless getting on the board.
And look at the adjustment between map 2 and map 1. And obviously it's going to deal with comfort for 9 Pandas, but just the way that they're addressing this T side, it's very direct, it's very much sticking to what they want to achieve, and they are going for it early. They are not allowing space, and that is one thing Sam highlighted on that desk. She said, look, 9 Pandas Phyllis gave a lot of respect on that T side. They waited for Nigma Galaxy, they go, okay, we got this kill, but you know what, it's fine. We'll take a step back, you can get set back in your positions, no problem. This time, it is fast, it is direct, and you're taking as much space as possible before the rotates come over.
Now 9 Pandas, if they can do it consecutively, completely hamper Nigma Galaxy. Ooh, what's that spotted? No, smoke does protect, just a few stray shots through the smoke.
I like this. 23 getting aggressive, but she is solo. Yet again. And that's been the theme. 23 on her own for a lot of these bomb sites, being given a lot of responsibility here. Fight for mid. It looks like a flash might come over to support. Vilga can swing from ladder. Tori can go from window, but instead it's 9 Pandas layering with flame.
Yes, a lot of defenders here that can support mid if needed. Not giving up any fights early. 9 Pandas are going to be the ones that have to make the move here. Accelerating in through mid. Ooh, good damage, good spot. Vilga brought down incredibly low under so much pressure. Gonna try and just walk out, and she actually gets away. No further spam.
I like this as well, because whilst you're causing all that chaos, you've now got this double push in. Elizabeth holding. Are you ready for Anna? Yeah, she looks to be aware of it, but Anna gets the best of her.
Anna's just going to chill out, drops the flames, and Tori has moved in. The third element. Look over towards window.
Yeah.
Fatal could be the one that changes things here.
She needs to silent drop, and that's really hard to do in this version of the game. Or Tati could decapitate Anna and go for more.
Yeah, why not? Tati, just do it all. Vilga's got no health. Tat would need to be gifted something for any opportunity for Nigma Galaxy to come back into it. Oh, almost. Victoria cops a dink through the smoke. 9 Pandas going to be posting 2 consecutive, and this one looking very good. Even finding Vilga as the only cat to survive.
I tell you what, though, what I noticed a lot in that round is missed timings from 9 Pandas Fearless. Because as soon as the contact comes in towards ramp, 9 Pandas have got Shu in Palace. And it's at that moment, whilst all of those fights are going on, that's where you walk. That's where you catch the jungle player. That's where you catch the CT player off guard. Instead, it falls on Tati to mantle the responsibility. And it's really good initiative that she does that. But if she doesn't move, then suddenly that round can really spiral out of control, because once again, you're giving respect over to that CT side.
Great hunt from Tati there at the end as well. Finds cats. They don't save anything over. It's going to be 9 Pandas' opportunity to create a lead for the first time really in this series. And Tati are often a quieter element of this squad, but they brought into the team towards the tail end of last year. It's a big part of their success. Not always the star we talk about.
I feel like what's really interesting for me, though, is that Tati, there will be a map, and it will come at a random interval in time, it feels like sometimes, and she'll just drop like 30 kills.
Yeah.
And she started 6-2, so if there's any time you want Tati to come up, please deliver it now. If you are a 9 Pandas fan, full eco for Nigma Galaxy, they stack A. And I'm really glad there's a lot of prioritization here in towards mid. It's a tempo set in early. It always means that you're going to potentially be a threat, which means that when you go for these executes straight off the bat, and that's where the 9 Pandas can get a lot more efficient because of this conditioning.
9 Pandas going to avoid this stack, checking out the B bomb site, finding it completely empty. Now, you'd love to send Elizabeth on a little bit of an adventure. Don't want to give up an AK here. Tati's going to be calling for a little bit of support as she's stuck in connector. It is being held by Victoria. Maybe we should just chill here and wait for them to come to her. They're not going to let you get out.
Did she just get tagged?
Yeah, I think she jiggled.
Okay. Uh-oh. It's fine. Shu's here. It's so important to keep as many rifles alive as well, because, yeah, again, we're talking about confidence so much, but it's such a valuable asset to have, especially in a game like this. 9 Pandas Fearless, they are about to take the lead, and they've got to make sure that lead is not short-lived. The reinvestment will come out. I'm just looking down the list.
No AWP.
No AWP.
Victoria uncontested.
But that could signify aggression. We've seen Nigma Galaxy already pushing in towards B apartments on the pistol, push towards ramp on one of the first gun rounds. Would not surprise me as well if Anna maybe goes for an underpass push, if they double up in towards mid, because that's where the brunt of the force has been heading. I really like this pause from 9 Pandas Fearless. You know the guns have just come out. You know you've been conditioned in mid. Go for an execute right now, off spawn. Do not think about it anywhere else. Just go for A, where you've been having the most amount of success.
Let's see what the decision comes through. You know, the CT economy can be such a difficult thing to manage in modern Counter-Strike. 9 Pandas can just blitz Nigma Galaxy here. Maybe looking for a dominant start to the half. Elizabeth keeping that Mac 10. She can be the point woman in this adventure. It's a little bit more defaulty, Brandon.
All right.
Ooh, so yeah, 2 smokes out, so mid control being taken. Vader's got the bomb. Careful with that one.
Yeah, we knew that fight for mid was coming. And now the thing is, for Nigma Galaxy, you see that no one is here, technically. You're spamming behind the smoke. You're not hearing any audio cues. The execute is coming out on A, but it is all a little bit of misdirection. Smokes fly forward, but the most important factor is Tori and Con.
Yeah, but Nigma Galaxy are actually biting onto this. They've got 3 players over. They want to fight this execute. They are going to call it clear immediately. Tori in a great position, but Taddy, again, an incredible clear. Splitting through. Nine Pandas find the opening, but still 2 players on the side itself. Tucked in behind, Vilga exposed for 123, can't find hers. Anna trying to get ahead, and Taddy makes sure she can't get anything.
That's really smart. That is really smart because you feigned the presence like it's going to be a fake, but you've actually split through connector. And then once again, you stuck to the decision of going to that bomb site where you've got a player in ramp, where you've got a player in palace. It makes no sense to rotate away. Cat is just trying to hold on to her life, hold on to this M4. But Nine Pandas Fearless, it is very much just in the way of thinking. It's all about the process, and they are sticking to their guns, and that is the most important thing, especially when you're playing against a team like Nigma Galaxy. You can't deviate away from your game plan. You can't change things mid-round.
Pandas are known to be a little bit sleepy. You know, they like to lounge around a bit, take their time.
12 hours a day.
Yeah, 12 hours a day. I think we might be hitting that 13th hour, Brandon.
Great shot here. Tati has been so instrumental in towards middle. We finally get to see a little showcase of Shu and what her lurks can do in Palace as well. Just swings on the timing. And we highlighted the economy. It's yet again broken. T-side looking very good here for Nine Pandas Fearless. And a fast play immediately. They understand the money's not quite going to be there, so they're trying to take these fights at range.
Cat could be set up here. Looks like they might boost her up over towards the boxes in towards Cat. No, she actually just wants to fight. Cat on Cat, and Cat in the black. Victoria gets her first, and a follow-up. Getting warmed up. That's what you want to see.
Absolutely. And now when you're in this position, you understand that the rifle has just been dropped in short. So hold the angle if you're Victoria. Spots another player, and there it is. Because Nigma Galaxy ultimately are going to be looking to scavenge that rifle off the floor to set themselves up for a potential rebuild back into the round.
Yeah, Vilga had armor as well, so if she had managed to get her hands on that, suddenly, you know, it's a little bit more of a deadly weapon. But now the deadliest weapon is the Deagle.
And this is good as well, right? Look, the fact that you've got these kills in towards mid, your defaults worked, and you're going to a bomb site, but you are going as a unit. You left Tati to lurk. She now gets spotted out by that Deagle, but she can fall back. She doesn't need to give up her life.
Yeah, you can just go fast A now. The most that can be here is 1. This is really well managed against this eco.
I think it's just been good game management in general. There's Anna picking up the M4. I feel like Tati is known that that's happened because look at her chase. And you've got so much money to the point where you can throw a couple of players at this to try and eliminate Anna.
You know, this economy is just absolutely in shambles. Anna's going to know everyone's coming for her. That clock's going to feel like it's ticking on down ever so slowly. She might be okay. She can just get a little bit further down. 3 players pursuing her. All right. Maybe she can take a few on her way out. No, just the 1. And I'll be okay with that.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, Nine Pandas Fearless, we see you. Your presence has definitely been heard now on the server. And now the Shu is on the other foot because it is up to Nigma Galaxy to reset, build back into this first half. All utility is here. Warp out for Anna again.
Yeah, see what she can do with it. Not had many opportunities on this map so far, but might be given a kill. Oh, a leg, a foot exposed. Victoria takes that one straight to her heel.
However, she still posts on the angle here, Anna. She's still waiting. I love this. Look at the passiveness out of Shu. 23, Tori, the timing, but she's seen them. And she falls back. She's been loud and vocal about her exit, but that conveys so much intel. Nine Pandas Fearless go B.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. So much worse. Instead, now there's maybe some space. Fatal coming through short, a split on the cards. Cat taking a bit of damage. Fatal actually finishing her off. And now Vilga deploying the defensive smoke, trying to hold for her teammates can get here. Anna misses her chance, but Vilga, she strikes true for 2. And Anna fighting Taddy. Victoria 1 back. Still have Anna though in the window, still a threat. Sure, we saw her come up incredibly clutch earlier with that ace. But a 1 versus 3 required. They're not giving her anything slowly. This flank through from short is coming. The timing will be there. Shu needs to find the fights first. There's one, but there's the swing from 23.
I'll tell you what, Vilga has just won that round single-handedly for Nigma Galaxy. The defensive smoke that she drops creates new angles for herself, but also just increases her survivability tenfold. And the entire design on that round is for her just to wait, try and stay alive on the low HP to get Anna on the angle. The fact she gets 2 kills here is an overperformance out of Vilga, but it's the actual fact that she can do that. She's got the capabilities to do so, and then Anna and 23 can do the rest.
Yeah, sounds like Elizabeth needed to get that kill on Vilga. Probably should have had it. A difficult fight to find. And Victoria peeking straight into Anna. That's never something you want to do. Although, you know, as mentioned on the desk, sometimes you just need to take the fights to Anna, right? You need to get that AWP activated. Victoria is starting to wake up, and the money's certainly going to be there to support her having that AWP out. Hello.
Hi.
We love you.
Shout out you guys as well, because you've come from all across the globe to be here in Valencia, which is truly special and just shows the strength of the community as well. 5 rounds plays free. Nigma Galaxy are building back into this half, and yet again we've got a push out ramp very quickly. At the same time, Vilga's getting aggressive up mid.
Yeah, pieces everywhere, aren't there? It's being helpful though. Elizabeth is ready for this aggression. Timing, if she decides to go on the peak, that would not work out well, but 23, beautiful little jiggle. Fatal needs to win this one. Flash forward, tucks on in, and Vilga, oh, good flash, but no. Fatal falls, and 2 openers go the way of Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, again, we've got another example of Nigma Galaxy being incredibly proactive. And Nine Pandas Fearless, their timing and reactions to situations are just slightly off. Victoria was holding that flash for about 5-10 seconds. If she just throws it at any moment, as soon as Elizabeth faces on towards ramp, you go and fight mid. You go and take that space back. It feels like it is just really off, and that really affects just the overall like fluid motion of this round.
Yeah, it needs to be decisive, needs to be immediate, needs to be second nature.
And that's what we were complimenting them for so early on. And now it just feels like they're going back to their old ways.
Yeah, this feels like an Inferno round, although Shu does get Tori. But Vilga
That was sick.
continues.
She blew up smoke. And now, hey, there's the distraction. Cat can swing. It is all in tandem.
He's free.
Yeah, 1v3. It's not out of the realms of possibility, but the first task is to get past the rifler that has now relocated to Market Door.
Yeah, Vilga is just going to come forward, but Victoria finds her, and now she knows one is crossed. She wants to fight again. 23, what a line.
I think she saw a cross as well, because you notice how immediately as 23 comes over and looks at Market Door, Anna, who was going to peek, stops, completely roots herself in. I think that information's immediately conveyed, and then they want to fight together. So this is really good, because what we're seeing here is a half adjustment from Nigma Galaxy. And rather than allowing Nine Pandas Fearless to get set up for these executes, they are catching them. And that is something that happened to Nigma Galaxy earlier in this tournament. It was Fluxo Demons on Vertigo that was always catching Nigma Galaxy as they look to set themselves up.
Very fast in towards middle. They're just running through. Vilga gets run over. You've still got Cat up in the apps. The rotations start to scramble. Taddy on a lurk as well, but this all comes down to Cat. What can she do? That's 1, but can't get the 2. Fatal puts her down, and Tori just swinging on through, looking for anything to get them back into this round. But the pace, the speed, bowls over Nigma Galaxy.
Really good utility by Nigma Galaxy, though. The incendiary on the middle of the bomb site facilitates all of that aggression to come forward. 23 catches out the lurk, but then she needs to kind of catch up with the rest of the round, and ultimately that results in her picking up the AWP. The money, it's still quite weak here for this CT side, so Nine Pandas strike back, and 23 can't hold on to the AWP.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that she goes down there. It's worth it. Deny that AWP. Great stuff in Nine Pandas. I love that immediate change-up. They've been going for so many slow rounds, and those weren't working those last few rounds. Bit of pace.
Yeah. And that's cool as well, because that's going, okay, well, you want to come at us? We'll fight you right back. We'll accelerate at you. And it's the aggressive nature that really lends into the playstyle of how Nine Pandas Fearless like to operate.
Now they can win out the half.
Yeah.
Pistols. That AWP going down is everything.
It's so important they went out this half as well. It can't be 6-6. I'm just saying it now. It can't be. They need to get, obviously, 8 would be fantastic. 7 is a really good step in the right direction.
Particularly with how pistols have been such a struggle.
You know what is a concern to me, though? And I don't want to single out players, but it's the fact that we are getting Victoria elevated back on the server, but it comes at a cost of Elizabeth as well. We just need everyone being here.
Patty at least having an incredible performance, 13 kills, 5 assists, almost 150 ADR, 10 rounds in. Don't stumble at this hurdle. This is the easy one. Bilga lets them know. As does Cat. Bit of information being gathered against these pistols. Tori gets an opportunity. Almost a second, but fatal. Able to adjust.
Yeah, really good. However, my eyes are fixated on ramp now. Cat's found this one, but look at 23. She's let them walk past. Victoria accounts for it.
Oh, that is everything. Victoria finding that. That could have all crumbled, but maybe it still can. Cat's got armor and an AK. It's a 2 versus 2. Anna with the deagle can still do so much work. Cat spraying through the smoke. They line up. It's almost a collateral, but now it's all on her. All on her. Look at the health. Almost the spray transfer of the century.
How do they not know that she's there? She's just announced her presence from top stairs and they're just looking the other way. That's the pressure. That is the pressure getting to them, but they overcome it, and that is the most important thing.
Exactly. The round is what matters most.
Yep. Look at that scoreline. You are in the lead. You've got a 3-round advantage over our reigning champions.
Eight will feel so good.
And you know what would feel even better? Blowing out Nigma Galaxy on your map pick. Giving revenge in the best way possible.
Very side-centric setups here. Mid has been conceded completely.
And I think that's really good because, look, Nine Pandas Phillips have been showing a lot of presence towards mid. Nigma Galaxy have tried to fight it. Instead, we're going to rely a lot more on us and our setups.
This angle from 23 is delicious. She's certainly going to get one. Oh, this is tense. You can feel it. Flashes over, trying to get some attention towards mid. A position that Nigma Galaxy have no knowledge on.
Do you know what's amazing here, but I don't think we're going to see it, is if there's a boost in towards window. However, 23's reset. It's now a different angle. 23 can only find one, but that's where the follow-up is. But Fatal comes through the smoke. At the perfect moment, Anna strikes on Victoria.
Gives the advantage for Nigma Galaxy. Taddy, though, can still unravel it, but she's spotted. It's messy. Extracts herself from the situation. How do you plant?
You can't. There's no smokes. The utility's just all faded. You need to take a fight. You need to pick a direction, but they are coming at you from every single angle. Tati 1 versus 3 can't convert the spray. It's Nigma Galaxy with 5, but Nine Pandas Fearless, they've got the lead.
Drink your coffee from your favorite cup, but you're still not waking up. Oh, what a mess. You know how the story goes. Same as yesterday, or so I'm told. Sweep the filthy truth underneath the bed. Cobwebs in the corners inside your head.
Nigma Galaxy poked the Pandas, and they've woken up with a roar, a 7-5 half, giving them a chance to take this map.
And what's exciting about this is if you take a look at the sort of the playstyle of 9Pandas Fearless, what do they do better on? CT or T? It is even. They do good no matter where they are on the map.
This pissed around everything. 9Pandas have been struggling so much on them. Victoria spots out a lot of players in towards middle.
Miss Molly. Look at this. Victoria understands it's all a bait. It's all for Fatal. Crosshair goes a little bit awry, but it's Torian 23 to clean things up.
Again, these pistols struggling to meet their mark for 9Pandas. How do you find your way back into this one? Maybe Taddy. If she can catch Vilga, there's a chance. Elizabeth getting that first fight, but Taddy there to close. 2 versus 3. There's an opportunity.
But they've got to go fast. They've got no kit. They've got no utility. And look at how spread out Nigma Galaxy are. It's another case of we can poke you from one angle and swing at you from another. 23 is now going to be overwhelmed, but that's where the swing comes in from Anna.
They're just tucking, not giving the opportunities, not allowing the fights to come through, wasting the clock. Because time is the most valuable resource for us all. Anna runs out of bullets, is taken down, but it might just be enough. And with Tori finding that kill, it certainly is. Another pistol going the way of the Pandas. Sorry, not Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, look, you could be mistaken if you think it was Pandas, though, because, look, they killed everyone. The unfortunate thing, though, is that they're playing against Nigma Galaxy, and they're not going to make any mistakes. The fact that they can just tuck, the fact they know they can just play against the clock, the burden of pressure really is on 9Pandas Fearless. Not only do they need to win the pistol, they need to convert this map. A really good split, all in all, through Con. I thought the setup was very nice from Victoria and Fatal, but they get 1 kill between the 2 of them. That's not good enough.
It's always interesting they bring these double dual Berettas into their pistol rounds, but they never bring a kit.
Yeah.
But that could make a big difference. And now Nigma Galaxy going to equalize, most likely. Elizabeth is over towards B with the most potent weaponry. Dual Berettas and armor. And a smoke.
Yay. Not ideal, is it?
Decked out.
Anna on a Mac 10. Shout out. Not just relying on a pistol. On for an SMG, trying to farm up some cash instead. Stack heavily over in favor for 9Pandas Fearless on A. Nigma Galaxy taking their time, letting the Pandas sweat. And also you can use this, if you just take your time here, you can also discuss what you want to do in the future rounds without having to use one of your free pauses. Patience. And then striking. But they are going into dual Berettas. Flashbang over. Anna waiting. Oh, and Anna nearly falling, but she will get the conversion and $600 added.
Bomb planted. No issues so far. Just these remaining pistol players. And okay, nice little tag. Can maybe make it costly. That wouldn't be too bad. Take down 2 as they try to escape the bomb side, but maybe not. Looks like it should all be okay. And we're equalized, 7 apiece.
All right. But yet again, look, it's just pistols. It's fine. You've now got the AWP out for Victoria again. Nullified on the CT side of Inferno. A bit more free reign here on Mirage, potentially. She has already been delivering with this sniper, and now she gets to pick and choose wherever she pleases how to approach this round.
Needs to find impact with it. Nigma Galaxy is putting a lot of pressure over towards B early. Maybe even just going for the split out the gate. That AWP is posted up in window, smoked off currently, and yeah, look at this. Straight up to B. A full-out execute.
I don't mind it. And it's fast as well. Look, the utility's already staying in. Really good counter, though. The nades completely send shrapnel ablaze, and suddenly Tati's found another. Elizabeth waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and she does. There is no way through at the moment.
Yeah, Fatal's in the backlines as well. They're locked out. Anna finds Fatal eventually. Doesn't kill her, but finds her. As a pistol hits her in the back of the head. And now, Tori, with the health, is the one that has to go and find answers.
We've been here before.
All right, don't say things like that.
I'm just saying.
Don't jinx it.
I don't want to jinx it. I just want these Pandas just to tuck and play safe.
Don't jinx it. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Look, they've got 20 HP between them. 14 HP between them.
An AK between them. It's a save. Or is it? Because look, she's got the bomb. She can take this anywhere. She can even reset towards A. Fortunately enough, Shu is here.
She's going to make sure there's no sneaky plants. That's a great round for 9 Pandas. They had 2 players on B already, but that double HE response to the utility that came out was beautiful. They tried to put pace on it, and they were blown out the server.
And it was really good as well. Just a small note is the fact that the Tati just tucks in, make sure she's not spotted as they come through the apartments. She just makes sure she's on an angle that is completely off-center to what they'd expect. Shu makes sure that no bomb plant money can be acquired for Tori and for this T side.
Such an important round to win with 4 alive as well. Upgrade to AKs. Victoria can now get the armor out. You can see that one back. Tati doing so much work there. And Elizabeth in the backside mentioned she's been a little bit quiet on the T side, but good to see her stepping up early here. Making sure that B is locked down.
What's the move? Okay, it's still B, but it's slightly different. There's now an element of a split involved, and 9 Pandas Phyllis have no idea this has happened. Anna's in ladder.
It is just Anna, and they suspect there might be something going on. More HE damage. Tori and Kat brought down to half. This door thoroughly being slammed shut in their faces.
And they're actually resetting. And what's really good about this is the fact that 9 Pandas Fearless have already pushed the issue on towards ramp. They're taking very good space. Shu is on this off angle. She can also spot shadows as they come around the corner. A lot more prominent in CS2 now.
A good position for her. Anna's waiting for this swing from short, which will come if they hit into A.
I'm really worried though, because again, we're set up in a position that is all individual based.
Shu, first kill. Needed that and needs the second. That's everything. Bomb exposed. And now the teammates can come. Almost the third, in fact. Anna's lurk now becomes the most important element. What can she get done? A tag onto Tori from Victoria as well. That AWP in play. And Anna does find Tati. 3 versus 3. The bomb can go back, but Elizabeth still at B.
As you can hear, Anna, she needs the kill, which she does grab it. Okay, everything is now fine. Yeah, again, Tori, 14 HP. Not quite a 1 versus 5, but a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, deja vu. Elizabeth, that got a little scary.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite ready for Anna to be right there. Now they know where Tori is. You should get the bomb plant here. So that is something. Money is an issue for this T side. But this is an impossible clutch, surely. No health. There's a flank coming from short. Fatal might just deal the killing blow against Tori. Oh, unless. The swing, no. Fatal's ready for it.
Really good idea, though, from Tori. The fact that she gets the bomb down and she knows she has to try and take that fight, understands that Elizabeth was in towards market but isn't peeking, suspects that there's going to be another player there and they're waiting to go together. So instead, you try and isolate that fight, and from there, you can take long-range engagement, you can jiggle, you've even planted for that position. So that was completely the correct way to play it. However, fortunately enough, she's low enough HP that Fatal could just deal with her.
And great stuff from Shu here. Getting 2 in that position is perfect. I think the Galaxy weren't ready for it. You can see the spacing wasn't there, so she's able to readjust onto the stairway to a different angle. So when that swing does come through, she's ready for it. And out Nigma Galaxy onto pistols. 9 Pandas has been doing well against these guys so far.
They have been expensive, though.
This would be devastating if they fell here.
Yeah, no, that would really be a difficult sign, a terrifying moment. But the molly goes past Shu. She will have a little bit of a dip, but she will double down. Fatal swing in and will secure. This is really well handled, Tori. While she does get one, she does pick up an AK. She's always in these clutch positions. I like this a lot. She's dropped the molly close. Now she's trying to walk through the smoke.
They're trying to get cheeky with it. Victoria sitting back there, passive. They know they've got the advantage. No need to give up these fights. And Victoria ready for that swing. Only losing 2, holding against the Tech-9s. This is the 9 Pandas that is ready to fight.
And if you're Nigma Galaxy here, it might be worth just taking a pause and re-evaluating your options. You tried fast B, you got shut down by utility. You tried a fake where you show presence towards B, you reset ramp, you got shut down by 1 player. Where's the gap? Where's the opportunity? And now you have to think back. When it was that fake, when they showed a lot of presence in towards B apartments, who was the player that was able to get into ladder quickest? It was Anna. 1 minute 37, something along those lines. 10, 15 seconds was up mid so fast. Mid's the gap. Mid is the weakness.
Let's see. Nigma Galaxy choose to exploit. Smokes will go out. And mid, definitely the target of a couple of these members. Taddy's got a incendiary lined up just to go towards top mid boxes. Galaxy are waiting for aggression. It's not being come. As mentioned, 9 Pandas haven't really been taking the fight to them.
Now they go. Re-smoke in towards window. The flashbang out. The smoke doesn't leave any gaps in connector. They've got the space. Now the next question is, fantastic, you've got it. What do you do with it? Maybe you're fighting Con, but Tati is there, and then they've still got another player tucked in the corner in Fatal.
It's a split onto A. Victoria's got all the control to B, though, with the AWP, so they've allowed this rotations. They've allowed all these CTs to be here. Shu has to move around a little bit because there are some gaps. Fatal, she's finding gaps of her own. 1.5. Oh. Tori, caught by Elizabeth.
What happened there?
Not sure. But you take those.
Turn from a flash, I think it was. Vilga now in jungle. She needs to be the player that activates. She needs to be the one that finds the next kill, but I really like the reposition out of Shu. She's now gone short. She can hold deep lines in Con. Nigma Galaxy move forward, but the smoke's obscuring vision.
You do have an issue where your flank is an AWPer, but Elizabeth... Oh!
Uh-oh.
Now, uh-oh, indeed.
Shu needs to go. Shu needs to move. She's not seeing anything, which will give indication to Victoria, okay, well, they are over towards CT. They've taken that space. They've got the kill, and Kat has found Shu.
Oh, Victoria, you're not going to be expected with the AWP from this angle, that's for certain. But regardless, oh the timing as she clears to the right. Oh, does find Kat out in the open, but can't connect the shot. Flames forward to flush Kat into her. The PT-50 can't quite get it done.
I'll tell you what, that was well played initially from 9 Pandas Fearless. I think the biggest issue in that round is the fact that it's Fatal that, again, has to be the one that takes the initiative, has to take the contact from connector in middle. If there was Victoria immediately coming over with the AWP short, sure, you're leaving B apartments open, but you know that this split is probably going A with all the pressure.
Yeah, there's just too many questions in the minds of 9 Pandas that they rotated Shu off the A bomb site to go support B, and in the end, A was the play.
That's a really good recovery, I think. Really good recovery.
Give me that thumbs up. Give me that. Well, no, not a fist bump. Okay, now it's a fist bump. On the same page.
It's just the fact that you can get into whatever mid-round scenario you want. It doesn't matter. Nigma Galaxy have already and always got out.
Well, this isn't looking the prettiest, is it?
No. Oh, look at that buy, Lucy. It just does not fill me with the greatest amount of confidence. But at the same time, look, you're still left wanting for a couple of players here on this T side, but the buy is ultimately better than that of the CTs.
Yeah, T2 on the edge. This is a defining round. Victoria and Anna with their AWPs. Shoot. It's done so much work from this position. Oh, getting aggressive as Victoria and Vilga falls off the line. That's going to be information that Victoria can communicate over. We need to get some movement on elsewhere.
But why is it the AWP doing this? Because now she has to retreat, and now you're conceding the space over. At least Fatal's readjusting, repositioning. It relies on her, it relies on Shu, but Shu's mollied.
Great kill from Tori. Fatal over the top, gets a double. And Victoria is still here. There she goes with that AWP. An advantage.
Oh, look at the map. Tati's pushing, but Vilga's holding. Vilga's waiting, so expecting, so ready to create a new opportunity. Because now she can just sell the idea that it's going to be B. We've caught off your lurker. Come over to me. This is the bomb site. This is where we're going. And Kat walks out ramp, and it is completely empty. Vilga rolls out the red carpet for Nigma Galaxy.
What a round from Vilga. I can't believe she's still waiting there, still sitting there. And it leaves it on to Elizabeth. Vilga with the final blow.
She's got a point to prove. She is not happy with the journey that Nigma Galaxy have had to go through. The first time they've had to fight in all 3 days of competition. The fact that they are on the edge of being eliminated against HSG. They drop down to the lower bracket at the hands of the South Americans. But here, against familiar opposition, it's European versus European action. And we know who dominates in Europe.
We saw the economy before. This is going to have to be the Yuko, which means we're going to be equalized. Most likely.
You said that was a swing round. And for me, it was a chance of a second wind for 9 Pandas Fearless in this series versus a knockout punch for Nigma Galaxy. I think that is the stakes that that round has. I feel like that is the most pivotal round of this entire series.
Stuck towards mid and short. Just faded with a flash. It's the setup mid, but there's nothing happening there. It's A. She might just need this for herself. Same execute comes through. And the pistols will be able to run on through. That flash goes for, but doesn't really do too much. That's a shooting gallery for these rifles. Shu gets 1, actually 2, surprisingly. But burnt out eventually, and we sit 10 apiece.
Victoria can get an AWP again, but if you look, it's actually come to a little bit of a compromise here. To afford all of the utility and to allow Victoria on the sniper, Elizabeth drops down to a FAMAS.
We did mention Mirage is Victoria's home ground. Highest rated player on this map for this team. And all of this year, all of last. Again, Vilga trying to be the difference maker. Trying to sell this presence, and well, she's selling it well. Fatal buys fully into it. She falls. And it's mid. The presence is all here. Connector being established. And this is looking like the sort of rounds that 9 Pandas took to them.
They are locked out and shut down. And now you need to save. I don't think Victoria even got a chance to fire off the AWP more than once. Tati has to now retreat back. And now, if you're Nigma Galaxy, you know that, hey, that buy wasn't the best from you. Sure, our money is still not the best, but you can afford to send at least 1 player here to hunt. If you get rid of this AWP, that is monumental.
And you know where both these players are. He's certainly interested in sending something after them. You can see in towards the apartments. Vilga, she wants a piece of the action. She might just find it that they're not accounting for this position. On the hunt. Victoria, you better watch out. Shots being fired, and okay, Victoria does fall. Tati just wants to grab the AWP, but she can't do it.
Oh no. That's worst case. Sure, again, T-side, they lose 2 players, it does not matter. It harms the economy so much more for 9 Pandas Fearless. The fact that Victoria can't bring forward this sniper, the crux, the reliability they have on this weapon, it's now non-existent for the rest of the game.
What can Tati do? Having a fantastic game. She's going to get boosted up, but I think that was all spotted. And now he's stuck.
Oh no.
The utility comes on over. There's no way out. Tori makes sure there's no escaping. There's no shenanigans here for the Pandas. They want that series point. They want that point that takes them to another grand final.
And it's scary how every round they just get better. It's not like these rounds are really hard fought for. Every round becomes significantly easier. And now it's Nigma Galaxy shifting through these gears. It is finals day. It's a finals day they've always been a part of. It's a finals day they've always won. They know what it takes. And they are looking incredibly strong for it. Fortunately enough, Tati and Victoria, because of loss bonus, can afford that sniper. but it needs to ring out a song of death, and a missed shot is a missed opportunity. Great flashbang, but Fatal can't convert either. Vilga's still alive.
The nerve showing. Missed opportunities and now more resources put just into finding Vilga. But she is found. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And another advantage, Shu catches 23. Bomb going back towards B. There are 2 players here.
Keep your eye on Tori, because again, it's this lurk play that could come through connector. And if she finds even 1 player here, that is going to send the comms into spiral. Gun barrel spotted. Fatal secures. The players can remain on B.
And Elizabeth is in such a good position. Taddy is going to get the information. And Elizabeth can strike. Anna, she might be brilliant. This is the 1 versus 5 that we're talking about. We have seen one on Mirage not that long ago. But passing through the smoke, just going to pass her opponent. Taddy has disappeared beneath her, and okay, another shot for Anna. Taddy's still here, and now Anna knows into the flame zone, and Fatal knows.
And yet she dinks Fatal still. Yet it comes down to 1 bullet. How is she alive through that smoke as well? She cannot be stopped. But it's 1 round needed now. All of the hard work that Pandas Fearless established in this first half has set them up for success in the second. Even though they look down, they're certainly not out. It all comes down to this. 1 minute 55 replenish, put back on the clock. And it's 1 round that defines overtime or defines a grand final spot.
Every round required. Well, you know, Pandas Fearless are the team you can never put away. A team that have been in this position time and time again, but find that extra little bit of gas in the tank to push them through. They've done it against so many big teams in Europe. But can they do it against the biggest of all?
Is this a step too far? Or is this a step towards destiny? That's what we're about to find out. Orps reacquired for both teams. Famas yet again on Elizabeth Victoria. Now setting the tempo, now turning up the heat at ramp.
Opening kill found. And she's staying on the line. Do you want to challenge Victoria?
That's cool. They just jumped away as well. They're giving over audio to keep Victoria on the angle. Anna finally trades her out, but the damage, it might be enough.
1P too many, but 2 kills found, 23 grazed. And maybe it's Vilga again. The linchpin of so many of these rounds. You've seen an awareness. Some spam through that smoke utility over. Vilga starts to ascend the stairs. But no information. Oh, now there's some. There's Fatal. Oh, there's Fatal.
You've got to react, though. Look at this positioning that you've got out of Elizabeth. You need to start rotating. Shu finds another. Fatal gets dealt with. 23 from the balcony. Can she do it? Can she completely break the hearts of the Pandas? First objective, find the bomb. Second objective, kill these Pandas.
And look at the positioning. Taddy sits back into CT, giving that space over, while Elizabeth comes through on that flank. 23 is so low. They're not giving her anything. But there could be a timing here. This all hinges on Elizabeth coming out through the ramp. 23, if she just gets that inkling, if she just looks back at any moment, over towards the ramp, but no, spotted by Elizabeth, and we go to overtime.
They did it. They're able just to survive the pressure, stand up against the Giants. And they're looking to slay them here. It's their map pick. They've been able to just establish it. And now, for Pandas, your economy woes are all out the window. You reset, you give yourself the chance, really smart with that audio. And you think that maybe the stars are aligning for the Galaxy with 23 doubles up. But I really like the fact that, well, yet again, you've got the space being taken over towards CT, and that allows for that ramp flank to fully come into fruition.
Now they're straight back into it. Pandas, the grit, the determination.
This is really good. We've not yet seen this out of Pandas whatsoever. Sure, the T-side are expecting it, but are you ready for the amount of players in mid?
Yeah, Victoria on the AWP to take first contact, and then Fatal can swing if needed. And that's smoke deep. She's going to know. She's got this opportunity to swing. 23 falls. And Victoria's still a threat. Plus, you've got Taddy in towards Connector. Oh, Cat, sorry. Everyone's here, ready for these fights.
Really good flashbang, because then that gets Fatal out of the firing line. Now she can reposition anywhere, and Nigma Galaxy have got to retake all this space. They need to clear every single nook and cranny.
Pandas playing their own game. not getting flustered, not giving Nigma Galaxy those opportunities that they love to find. Maybe Vilga will be the one to find that gap.
It's always her. We're going for another one of these rounds in which we've got a player on the T side that's looking to create chaos up connector, and then Nigma Galaxy are going to try and pounce on towards B. There is a timing, there is an opportunity swing. This time comes in from CT. Shu gives it a cursory glance. Meanwhile, pressure being applied on the site.
Oh, Vilga spotted as well on that lurk. They just need to hold on to B. Cat doubles up. But they found the lurk. They can now focus their attentions over on the B bomb site. Cat's going to plant the bomb and Anna providing Overwatch. A Guardian Angel. And one that strikes true time and time again. That HE demolishes Fatal's health. And time is an issue. Smoke can be deployed for space. Anna's got an open pathway through to the window, but she's just wondering where everyone is. Cat about to find them as she swings. Now you know where Anna is. Fires off her shot. And another clutch required. Another 1 versus 3. This one, maybe a little bit too much. The bomb being defused. The leg shot comes through. And oh my God, you almost see it happen. But Anna denied.
Really smart, really well handled there from 9Pandas Fearless. They know that Anna is in the apartments. They know they can be exposed. No one is peeking the market door. So what do? You post your own AWPer there. You wait for the timing of the swing, because at some stage, this afterplant is going to look for intel. Great entries from Cat. She plays this bomb site. She knows where you're going to be lying in wait. And Anna, despite her best efforts, can't quite manage it. Another ninja. Technically, I'll give it to them.
Oh, fast. Tori's already in. Shu's blown away. Victoria stuck in towards the ticket for Fatal, providing a little bit of support. Oh, they want to keep going. We have to get past this orb and a rifle to support. Good flashbang. Flames go forward, but it's still the advantage for the Pandas.
They don't know about this rifle in CT as well. Cat flashed onto the angle. You still see the AWPer. How have you found that headshot? And now the rifler comes round. Fatal strikes for the first, and that allows pressure and allows Tati to come round the corner. No, it doesn't. How?
Cat is doing it all. And now she picks up the AWP. A 1 versus 1. Is Fatal ready for it? No, Cat takes a swipe at the Pandas.
It's always Cat. It is always Cat in these crucial moments. When Nigma Galaxy need her most, she is there. And it feels like at times she's got more than 9 lives. Such low HP in a number of these clutch situations. How on earth do you hit that headshot?
Shocking scenes.
But 1 round on the CT side, you got 7 on your T side. Feel like you'd be happy with that. Feel like a second definitely confirms things.
Exactly, you'd love that second. And with how they've been looking in these last 5 or so rounds, you do believe that they are fated for it. And you're on top of the smoke. Anna wins that out. A headshot onto Tati, trying to get tricky. That's the one player you don't want to test.
And you know that 9Pandas Fearless have been pushing ramp. It's never been Palace, it's always been ramp. Cat's holding for it, she's got the bomb. Things can get a little bit complicated, but yet again, look at the reaction. As soon as she takes the contact, out comes Tori. Out come the players from Connector. They overwhelm A.
2v5. Looking like true T rounds for Nigma Galaxy. Victoria, oh, almost caught there. Maybe though, gets ahead of it, but the trade is there. You start to believe in miracles for a moment. Elizabeth, good first kill, but the trade immediate.
That round is what defines great teams from good teams. Right there. We saw that exact round play out in that first half when 9Pandas Fearless on that T side. And their reactions were half a second slower. And that enabled more position to be taken, more ground to be covered by the defenders rotating in. Look at how instantaneous this is. Anna finds a kill in towards mid, sure, but it's Cat here, and it's the Palace swing, it's the contact through Connector. It all slots into place.
You said, Brandon, their T side was so strong. 1 CT round, that might be enough.
And now it's the ultimate mind game. We saw how proactive 9Pandas Fearless were in towards the middle of the map. If you're Nigma Galaxy, do you set yourselves up in crossfires? Do you wait and allow all this space? Or do you run and take it from them?
No compromises. Fatal wants to fight. In towards middle. Oh, spotted out as the smoke goes down. Damage done. And Vilga cops the worst of it. But Anna striking onto Elizabeth. An attempted split. Fatal wants something, but she can't quite find it. It's messy. Nigma Galaxy come out ahead.
But they've over-rotated. And Tati is trying to do her best Vilga impression. But how long before that fort sinks in for Nigma Galaxy? Immediately you've got Cat holding in case they want to push towards jungle. Molotov goes in towards window. They are rotating.
They need to get more control earlier. Everyone's going to be back here ready for it. You had the right idea, but the pace not there. Although, now Shu gets curious. She might just post up to hold the CT rotation through Murder Hole. Not to mention, you've got the threat of potential ramp, potential palace, so many things to consider. But truly, the biggest threat of all lies in towards CT. 23, sitting there. They can just plant in the front here. But the flashbang, 23 comes through, looking for the fight. Victoria over the top, does take her down.
Creating room. Smoking towards top connector as well. Tori spamming. Tati is alive, and that is the most important thing. 4 versus 3, another flank on the cards.
She's in a good position. Planted for her, and Tori has to make noise. Tati considering Vilga. Oh, Tati wins that. That duel is everything. Tati with another. No HP, but it doesn't matter. And it's a one-on-one. Victoria catching Tori, trying to get ahead of it, but misses the mark. And again, it's Cat with all of the impact.
Oh my goodness me. It's always Cat in these scenarios. You think it's now Victoria's time to shine. Now it's her turn on the server to lead by example, and she gets so flustered. She immediately swings, and Cat is ahead of all the utility. The one thing you don't want to do in a 1 versus 1 is put your gun away. And it is that split second, that wasted opportunity that might come back to haunt 9 Pandas Fearless in Valencia.
And again, it's series point secured for Nigma Galaxy. The opportunities were there. But we've seen them in this position before, with 2 rounds needed.
I thought they had it. As soon as Tati gets the kill on Vilga, I'm like, that's it. Then she gets another one. But you can't stop them. You cannot stop Nigma Galaxy from their objectives. You cannot stop them from their goals. They want to be 6 times champion. They want to be the first team in Impact to lift this trophy in CS2.
New game, new champion.
Or not.
Or not.
Wow, look at this. 4 players start early in towards A. No one in middle. 1 player on B. What a setup. What a decision to make.
A lot being put on Cat, and well, fair enough.
Yeah.
She's done so much work in these overtime rounds. Vilga gonna get flushed out. Push back a little bit. Just to another safe little corner on the box. And caught by Tati, who found so much work in towards connector, but there's still 3 players here. There's still Anna sitting through. Shu finds 23. Are you ready for the AWP? Oh, a missed shot. Tori tucked in towards the back. An unexpected element. Anna might be dealt with. Oh, never mind. Shu clears her completely.
How do they expect a 4th player there? How do they do it? And yet again, guess who? Cat in a clutch. Name a more iconic duo. There's the first, but would need to find the full house. An ace up the sleeve potentially for Nigma Galaxy, but time running out. Time a very limiting factor here. And as she goes around the corner, she goes into 2 of these players. 9 Pandas Phyllis stay alive for at least 1 more.
And a potential now to push us to a double OT. Something that we've seen a few times already here. Overtime, no stranger on the ESL Impact stage. What a round. I can't believe they go straight into this stack and they come out unscathed.
That is remarkable. because it felt like they were going right into the trap that this CT side had set for them. Now with the most important decision to make, the most important call required, a double setup in towards the B apartments. In fact, call it a third player there that was boosting, lifting them to higher heights, but it's 23 that gets first contact on Victoria. Round the corner, she deals with the AWP.
AWPs on both extremities. And I thought that smoke was going to completely disrupt Anna. Instead, oh, Cat, there it is. 3 versus 5, 9 Pandas. Backs against the wall, and 23 might just deal the killing blow. Shoe falls, and it falls all to Fatal and Taddy.
And they've got to get the bomb. And they have to get the bomb. It's a long way back into this round. At least they've got space in towards Connector, but they have no information of where any of these players are except for that jump-in one in towards CT. 23 buries and burrows herself deeper in towards Palace. The clock is now ticking down. At least the bomb can be picked up, but Fatal mollied out of the round, or potentially out of the server.
Being dealt with. Gets away, but with barely anything. And look at this position in the apartments.
Yep.
Taddy might come through in a good timing, but there's just so much work to do.
It doesn't matter. 23 has opened this round, and she's going to be the one to close it. Tori just staying around default, dancing, playing all of these different angles. Fatal will overwhelm her. Molly under Palace, but it's what resides within.
They consider it. You can see, but 23 doesn't peek. Oh, Fatal finds her. No way. The flashbang's good, over the top. Vilga comes through, and Vilga closes.
Of course, it's her as well. The IGL has stepped up all tournament long. And just when you think we forced another overtime here, we've shown that Nigma Galaxy can bleed, but they will not be burnt alive.
Heavy weighs the crown on the heads of Nigma Galaxy. But for now, it stays put, and they find themselves in a